nhớ rằng nè nhớ rằng tôi ya yo trong du đời của luôn rong tha chơi của nhỏ lúc đấy chơi America từ chỉ còn kia đi là giờ tao là hai ở bên xóa lù nhớ được số YouTube nữa thế vì hai chị nhân do YouTube nhân do này sẽ thế cú xả là thả đó nên lông我是那样哦到ở bênนู้น了cho nó quan thế là giờ cho ice nó tôi khó ta đồ luôn trong lúc lúc làm Minnesota nó mà mua chừng tới tiêu nó là nè nên mới cho mong nè nên tôi một xong đỡ lo comment lo hay nó đi nên chẳng chỉ mua và thầu y sai nó chữ đó nó穿nè rồi nó chỉ cho chỉ mua đông đỡ là có trâu xa cho mua là có trâu xa cho có sản xa là có trâu xa là có lục lan là có mà chế rù thầu bí chỉ là có cho chỉ mua đông mua đỡ xa thọ chân đỡ nó vậy thầu nó chỉ là thọ cho mua đông mua đỡ là xa đâu giờ lên nó này mà nên chẳng rõ bây giờ một sai tụi đó nó穿chế giờ sai có tao xa sẽ được ra một tí chờ bé cũng tí chờ nữa nên cho ấy này nó chơi một tí chờ chế giờ cho ấy này nó Monica Aquino yes hi to you Monica how are you doing where are you from Monica where are you from chế ra nó chế sao tao muốn tới chờ sao tao khu tế khu chờ sao mua ba mua chế tao xài nó穿chế nó穿cho xa sẽ đây mua nè Felix Chiche hi to you Felix nãy bọn trai đấy nãy bọn trai là muốn để say hi yes hi to you Felix how are you doing where are you from say hi okay cú bỏ này để mà cho tao họ chuột nè mua lịch bao chi tụm mong tròn đề đó mà cho nó mà đi cho vào mòn xài mà đừng bao nhiêu tiền đầu nên khu bao nhiêu ai sao mua đi chỉ đầu lên là mà cho đó rồi họ chuột nè mà lấy cho record mà giờ mòn xài cổ bao xong đằng thế thầu đằng là chỉ đằng thế mua luôn li u li nó đấy là số tiền không luôn cho một li thế một ai thế là này this is cho nó là so the illegal immigrant này illegal immigrants lợi cho illegal này nếu như tôi đấy chẳng nó legal là mà tôi có sẽ li bé cho từ tròn là tôi đấy vậy nè random yeah hi to you random hi lợi cho nó là lấy tôi đấy chẳng nó legally lấy tôi legal thì từ tròn tôi mà tôi khó là sầu để lấy tôi bắt đầu đi gì cho nên sẽ lấy commit cái khó And am I illegal? No, I'm not illegal. I came here the right way, not illegal. Yes. Illegal is just people that don't have documents and came over here. So yeah, I'm not illegal. I'm I came here the right way, okay? Through the right way, not illegal. Yeah, I think if you're illegal, you should just self-deport. It's better than they catch you and then in the end they pull you in handcuffs and strap on your wrist and on your shackles on your legs and they take you on the airplane and then deport you to wherever you came from. I heard horror stories that Those people that got, like particularly this one guy that I listened to, he's like he's from Louisiana. Uh, Fidel, what your opinions of Israel? You mean what they're doing to the Palestinian or Palestine? The people in Gaza? Or what do you mean? Like how Israel is staging on this uh, whatever they're doing? Yeah, it's hard for me to understand the world. So no, just tell us what do you think about them? Israel, you mean Israelites? Israelists? Yeah, I think people should live peacefully. It's a problem, like because Israel's right there, and then you got Gaza over here, and then you got what is it, West Bank, right? West Bank, and the Palestinian are separated in, like Israel's in the middle. So these two people cannot connect with each other because Israel's in the middle. It's a mess. So to me, if I think they should be living peacefully with one another, but because of different beliefs, different culture, whatever, uh, the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, all these people, they cannot connect. So with all this technology, they should build like a highway across about Israel to from the West Bank to the Gaza Strip, so this Palestinian can go see each other, live their countries like that, and then Israel in the middle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not about them. It's about if you have to blame them, you gotta blame the French, the British. That's the you have to go through history how how the French, the British, plus the Turks, and in those days, back in the old day when they start all these things. So it was set up like that. Who's to blame is the British colonizers. You know, those people used to live by themselves. It was crazy. So yeah, I can't really uh, think what they should do, but it's about power. It's about people that got weapons, who is have better weapons, better power, more money. They just gotta control the other ones. That's the fact of life, man. So like me, I'm a person that had no country at the beginning. Okay, so I'm from the Vietnam War era. My people is exterminated. We can't live anywhere. We're just like pushed here, and then we're just like the Palestinians. So in the end, our people die. Nobody cares. No matter how you speak, how you scream, how you cry, uh, nobody care about you because you just pizza. They consider you a piece of shit. You're not human. So my ancestor country was in China, but the Han Chinese took it. Kublai Khan, They took it. So then we ever since we're on the run 2,000 years ago, right? Ever since 1360, 1370 AD, we'll be running ever since. And it's funny how we end up in America, like myself, my people. So we really don't have any country. Even now we live in the US, all this, deportation going on. Even I'm a citizen now, naturalized citizen. I had never done anything bad in this country. Ever since I stepped my foot in this country, I'm trying to be humble, loyalty, even converting myself to believe in these religions over here so that learn how to be like Americans, eat bread, eat what they eat, talk what they talk, walk what they walk. And there's still no guarantee that I will be safe because the color is my skin, that's all. And possible that all my people, even though we're citizens now, would be deported after because the deportation it's pretty much about Americans, what interests for American only. So you're a different color or your skin when you live in this land, you might be deported also. So I'm thinking like maybe the first way they talk about illegal immigrants, second way be the criminals, legal but criminal. Like let's say that you committed a crime before 2000, way back, because the citizens thing become very restricted after 2000. But before that, people commit crime, so felony, whatever, and they still get your citizenship, whatever. Even if it's a minor thing. But now you already a citizen, but you could still be sent back because they look like they're saying I'm gonna look back. They're going to look back at your history. So those of you that already have citizenship, but you commit a crime before you became citizens, well, the Donald Trump, the MAGA administration will look back, and they can strip your citizenship and send you also. You know what I mean? So first wave, second wave, third wave, and then like fourth, fifth. Like the fifth would be like those are us who came here, be humble, follow the rule, live by the law, do everything right, work, learn how to adjust, learn like let's say I'm here, I'm just strip out my religion, my culture. Well, let's say you are Somalia, you came here and you're not wearing your veils, you just don't pray anymore, you don't eat goat meat, you go eat pork, you go eat bread, you go eat what Americans do, burgers, McDonald's, whatever, processed food, and then you change wholly, and then you still not being accepted to this part of the land, the people. So then in the end, you might still be shipped back to where you belong because you're not part of this color skin. You get it, brother? So when you talk about Israel, I mean, they're rich, they're smart, they own the stock market in New York, skyscrapers, even though they're not showing it behind the scene, they're rich, they have powers. You know, they own the stock market. NASDAQ, those skyscraper in New York, Israel the owner. It's about money and power. That's all. Who got the best technology, weapons, best military wins. Power. The one below, you are slave. You are the slave. You'll be slave. You'll be put in the worst place in the world. That's all I can say. So, yeah, really, I can't really say anything about what they're doing because I had no power, my brother. I'm just a poor little guy. I'm even worse than you. No country. So my people migrant 2,000 years ago from China. Because China also execute my people, exterminated, just like how they're doing, how the Palestinians are exterminated by, yeah, Israel. Okay, they took our land, took our country, you know. A lot of us, a lot of my people actually became Chinese. Those who surrender and totally wipe out their religion, their practice, their culture, their clothes, even change their clothes, change their language. The Chinese took over everybody. The one that do not want to be like that, we ran. We went all the way from East China, all the way to Southern China, all the way to Vietnam, Laos. And we settled on the mountain of Laos, and then the CIA American came because, yeah, America had interest in Vietnam, all because the Russia and the American want to test their weapons in the 50s. After World War II, they had to build new weapons. They had to re-educate their generals, their army, their military generals. So they had to dump all their old weapons. So Russia against America again, okay, in the 50s. Russia came to China, came to Vietnam, Laos. American interests want to challenge Russia, and then they went to this place called Laos in Vietnam. They test their weapons. Once they're done, dump everything they want. They got what they need. Educated generals. They got the new idea of war tactics, war education. Russia got the taste of it. America got their taste. They go back home. Both went back home. So now they came and they built. Then they make F-16, right? Then they made the Sukhoi, whatever Russia making. It's about two superpower using these little guys to fight it, to do it. Okay? Power. So, brother, I don't really want to live in this world anymore. So forget about it. Every day I'm just hoping that I just live day by day. Whatever happened to me, it will happen to me. And to me, it's like I prefer not to live in this planet no more. I don't know why people are still dreaming of coming to America. I've been here 50 years, since 1985. Okay? 50 years in my life in America. And whew, was it land of the, right? Land of the free. It's not free over here. You hear? Everything you do is paying bills. Okay? You work your ass 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. You don't see your money. You are modern day slavery. That's it. So nhớ rồi today nè. So what I'm talking about today is like what happened if you suddenly got deported, and what happened to your social security, income, retirement, and your 401k, your auto, your finance, your asset, your and like your house and your car, whatever property that you have, what happened to them? Okay, because I always wonder if I'm being deported, what happened to my what's gonna happen to my money and my house and my cars and all those things that I have that's worth money. Suddenly I just I'm being snatched in the middle of the road and say handcuff and put on the airplane and ship me to another country. How in the hell I'm supposed to get in touch with my 401k retirement money, my social security, my house, my cars? I have seen like people that their car just being left in the middle of the road when ICE took them. Yeah, this is the question that I have in my mind. So I went to look for, I Google it, and I found something. So I just want to share with you guys. If you ever wonder about that, you know, yeah, I am humble. I live by the law. I do everything right in America. Every step, pay my way up. But still, one of these days, I'm pretty sure I would be deported too because the color of my skin. In America, it's gonna be like Germany in 1945, 1940. Okay, all Hitler wants it's people with blonde hair, white skin, blue eyes. That's all he wanted. Okay, that's why everybody other than that had to be murdered, killed, herded into Siberia, and put in a gas chamber. You know, uh, we might say that Genghis Khan were my ancestors. Genghis Khan was bad, but he was not bad. He killed, but he actually inter relationship all these people to mix up so they don't kill each other. It's not like, well, I only want blue eyes, blonde hair, white skin people in my place, nobody else. You see, guys? Don't worry, man. I understand evolution and DNA and all those things. We all came from Africa. When we first left Africa, we only had one color skin. What do I think more opinion about Israel? Yeah, it's not about Israel. It's who's behind Israel. So my opinion is they should stop doing what they're doing. That's all. They should stop, but who's gonna stop them? You can't tell them what to do, right? If I have the power, I snap like this, stop Israel, froze them. Does that answer your question? Right? Yeah. I should just have a magic one saying, pew, Israel, frozen. Okay? That's it. Yeah. So, uh, nothing we can do. It's kind of why, because that's what the second time I said. Yeah. So if you think if you really want to answer, if I have a margin, I say froze Israel. Okay, then I take them out in the little chunk, put them over here. So my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna go and speak Hmong, okay, to this audience. Chỉ nhớ rằng là tất cả làm chuyện này à, thì một hồi lưỡi plan là đấy是 solution nó chỉ mà cho là đồ thả béo xin nè, nếu bớt xa thì nhớ lịch của nó đấy, cho mong em nó một bao nhiêu tuần lại vấn đề nó sẽ nó ice store tại Minneapolis nè, tuần đề到来呢是，但是来么找到呢？么你找下令就只令那样来tuần đề比较来话，mà chẳng sai một cổ bé xong có cổ bé xong à. This is là từ tuổi one day 1980, I mean 1990 đến đây lại, làว่าเขามีเขา cry ในรอบ不同的呢。这那对把的了ตัว这给人家ตัว这里能我朋友ตัว只要咱们不拉开ตัว这给领导的是了ตัว吵架的。讨论么叫他抓到手啊，那就对的 illegal immigrants 呢？你断家要给家是你我吵了是见你去到三沙是见来么你来不的 illegal， 现在说来要三那里了呢，来沙叫吵架，只么当当对就来了沙叫啊，你多这人家的是你去到三沙比较你到我吵架了。就叫那老人 call illegal immigrants， 这除咗另外呢，就那对我 cry， 我哋我怕的了，但是呢我冇到三沙我哋的了，这来冇车叫那，这来冇叫那叫老切 strip 你考 citizenship， 这冇叫那沙呢，这都个这除非叫我多我能家能讲，我能让我这给家多这给家是别这都沙的。vì để lúc đấy thằng nó lấy chỉว่าต้นตอหอหนึ่งต้นย่อนะโอเครู้อยู่lúc đấy thằng nóอยู่รู้อยู่จากหนึ่ง J หนึ่งมั่วเนี่ยหนึ่งมั่วเกี่ยเจน J 是被จากเนี่ยจั่ว只มั่วได้thằng nóจะตัวนอกรู้ได้ตาตัวนอกรู้ตู้ใช่ไหมเจรู้ได้thằng nóตี被เจ้าชา$38 trillion in debt so the president had to do something otherwise America's gonna go down the drain, so they 用天也了给了行弄给了呢。Okay, so 古弄还得古都看呢，古弄还得 what happened if I suddenly get deported？ 呢，要的古这里嘛吵的得给沙姆的钱不了呢古有我里家都古安尼那。也得古叫你呢，你 social security 我古多好里到白叫不了就行，贴古叫呢那401k 我古借到伢都大的，古路借的古叫车古有到借的，古得空我古有到借要古多呢，我里家多呢 ，what's gonna happen？ 我里家多呢，你不到啥了呢？我比这里的要估计么，你都没有啊，是么你估计里么里那是来几么估错啥呢？So 估对边路那的 ，What happened to your Social Security, retirement, and 401k if you suddenly be deported？ 努力工作还那的我里讲呢，这了เขา answer 呢，เขา answer 这的。If deported, your Social Security retirement benefits stop immediately, but you might get them back if you return as a lawful permanent resident, with dependents often unaffected if they are U.S. citizens. Your 401k is generally seen as your property, so you retain ownership and can access it, often with penalties from abroad.But you need a plan for managing it, potentially through power of attorney to avoid losing access to your funds. That's fucked up. See? Nah. ก็จะเนี่ย social security ว่าก็ตัวเขาหรือตัวเป็ดเจ้าเสียงหน่อยจุดมั่วเจียมุดตัวน่ะเขาก็มันเดมุนบลาเขาตื่นแล้วสินะดีพอเลยเจตูนของแต่สินแต่เจเลยจะลีหน่อยจุดจะลีรัวก็จะเนี่ยว่าเขาก็จะเจียมุดตัวเลยซะก็จะไล่นอเลยนะ no not even a penny for you okay เจก็จะเนี่ย 401k นะเจเลยจุดมั่วใจทุกแต่สิมาก็主要都主的是嘛，各有主动提早给，头个冇帮到头，那么个三路地个主动提早给，多加个到了个，就念的多筛选个到个念了，多好的个冇要留的条个多筛个就念，完要好拿了个就401k那些个有做 high penalties，个都提奖给多加多筛的哩呢，所以的。But you need a plan for managing it. ก็有主动ที่จะเกิดนะ potentially through a power attorney. เจก็有主动ที่ตัว lawyer ตัวสู้ขันดาตัวหายก็ขับปล้อมเดาที่มอตัวก็ขันเนี่ยแต่ที่นั่นนะ Oh man, crazy. They really gotta steal everything from you. Social Security termination. The Social Security Administration.Stops payment once they receive an official notice of your deportation from the Department of Homeland Security. จะนู่นเดาเลยไอ้สอดตัวก็จะ HS whatever เดาจะก็จะเนี่ยสอดที่ตูนู่นเดานะโอเค Reinstatement benefits can resume if you are later lawfully permitted back into the U.S. for permanent residence. This is for คนว่าจะรู้จักนี่ตัว legal ได้ชินมาเนี่ย alien โอเค Dependents U.S. citizen dependents or survivors might still receive benefits even if the primary worker is deported. 所以咁我就咪都咪話知道我夠以上個半年一 citizen 這是知道只不過後來那個人嘢所少啲嘅留到那個人嘢的有個無論 OK 401k 個人嘢 401k 呢 ownership a 401k is considered your property so deportation doesn't automatically seize it ก็จะเนี่ย 401k จะก็ลีกันเดียตัวก็คือก็เจริญได้นะจะแล้วอย่ากันเดียตัวนี่จะเนี่ย assets you can still access funds but withdraw before age 59 and a half usually incur 10% penalties 所以ก็จะต้องหมด只有ตัว兄弟的 half 应当的จะ同的ก็ยังไม่เฉยนะจะเหลือเสีย9% penalty plus 20% tax you got to deport เลยนะ plus regular income tax unless exception applies like emergency distribution secure 2.0 your plan allows okay management you will need a way to manage the account from abroad possibly by setting up a power attorney for someone in the US to handle it so that means you live abroad, but you have to hire a lawyer from the U.S. to look over your money all the time. You have to pay this lawyer to look at your money. So, yeah, it means they're gonna rob you to your bones. แล้วเนี่ยก็กับติงก็ตุชาก็จะชมว่ากันเนี่ยแต่เนี่ย lawyer แต่ตาสิจะป้าจะตัวก็ okay get legal advice consult with an immigration lawyer.and financial advisor to understand your specific situation and plan for your asset before or after a potential removal. So all fucked up, guys. All fucked up. เหลี่ยเตี้ยในป้อนะ okay? All right, so the next one is like if you deported, you keep your own ownership of your home, cars,and assets, but managing them from abroad it becomes extremely difficult, risking foreclosure or repossession if loans aren't paid. You need a power attorney for trust individual to handle payments, sell your property or assets funds to prevent financial ruin and protect your fucking belongings. Yeah. You heard that right? You know, the other day, like a couple weeks ago, I went to my bank to get $2,000 out of my bank. That's my money. And you know what? That bank didn't even want to give me my money back. They asked me 10 questions. I had to answer 10 questions. And they proved my ID, everything, and my day of birth, everything before and then they had to go talk to the big boss, and before they gave me my money, withdraw $2,000 to go. They asked me what I'm gonna use the money for too. That was my money, guys. And 401k. So recently, like last year, I changed my phone numbers, and I had to change in my 401k account. And I called them up, and I had to go through this 5 security thing to get to access my account again. So they asked me to prove who I am, my birthday, my address, my name, and then they asked me to take my ID, my real ID, take a snap on my phone and on the front and the back, and then send that over, and they had to verify. And then they sent me this code. I had to take this code and go log back in, enter to that to get access to my 401k again. And you expected me to get deported to another country, I had no idea how to get access to my 401k again. That money will be gone in a couple of months, couple of years. They will steal it from you. Yeah. So, house and real estate ownership remains. You will still own the property and are responsible for mortgage, tax, and HOA fee, home insurance. You got to some of the chimblad, the chu, the chinon, suddenly got you to sana, got you to do the she, got you to don't take to name, take a junkie, we chain a shash yoga luce, take shay, tear, take junkie or insurance. It can you got poor shandu tea, got you a jantia like to know, got chili mats hot or cake dollars, okay? So, yeah. All right. So, risk of foreclosures. Failure to make payment from abroad can lead to foreclosure or liens. Cơn nhớ tí cái chỉ thể cái chẳng cái chế cho lấy tôi giữ cái chế bài ha. Okay. Solution: appoint a POA to manage the property, collect rent, or sell it with proceeds wired internationally. That's a headache. How are you gonna do that? When you get snatched in the middle of the night, middle of the day, on the highway, and handcuffed and taken to jail, shipped you away. Okay? Watch the. So, risk of possession. If you have a loan and start making payments, the lender will repossess the vehicle, the house, and everything. You got your you got to check the chain lưu thanh là khá luôn bank or got tí nhà là tụ trừ là gì đuột danh tí cho các cái khổng là một tả xin okay? Ownership remain. You still own your saving and your accounts. Okay, so yeah, money and bank account. You still own your money and in there, okay? But eventually the government will vaporize your money. Assets issues. Without proper authorization, family or friends can't easily access funds for bills, emergency. Yeah, 401k, all those things, bank account. Nobody can access but except you. So it's fucked. It's fucked. You have $1 million in your account, it's fucked. Your family can't get it from you. They can't go in there and get it. You gotta have proof of ID, proof of identity, all that, all this password, all this stupid thing to go in. You're all fucked up, guys. All fucked up. Solution. Grant a POA to an agent to manage accounts, pay bills, transfer money, personal belongings, other assets. Personal items in detention facility might be sent with you or picked up by someone designated, but sometimes things are lost or not returned to you. Oh my gosh. 嗰啲窮我有啲裏頭裏嘈嚟講的呢，你兩麼作敗的呢？啲羅麼的看到嗰啲羅，嗰啲做乜你冇家啲羅嘅把車敗嚟，你就敗麼先 ？Okay, so it says here you retain ownership, but you need a POA for managing your situation. Action to be proactive. Get a power of attorney. This is crucial for allowing a trust person to manage finance or property. Crazy country. Okay? So if you are a criminal, you got your more them the shinana. It got ye don't so a come one year more one. Ye mu charge got that talk a damu. A go look more che more work at your Samudropoti, Swiss account, Yaboti, Switzerland. Go now, open your Swiss account because you know that you will be deported because you're illegal or you commit a crime or you're not, you for sure that they're gonna get to you soon and take you away. And 你有冇個炒敗是晒呢？一個保的跟人炒跟我只要雷頓聽到個炒一個木嘢冇你解決英文麼？三個大木，抓到不底 Switzerland 一路 account you know or whatever country that you're from. And before they snatch you in the middle of the highway or in the middle of Walmart or Target or in the middle of parking lot, and they take it away. So, 我睇你那啥，印度路咪講，印度Monglish，你那你本看先啦嘅，你叫冇啥啦，古你攞落啥嘢嚟查到古叫冇你咯，古就嘢一當兵，古要揸。กูรู้เจเนี่ยกูจะเชเนี่ยกูจะพอวันแค่เนี่ยกูรี social security เนี่ยกูได้เชื่อว่าได้ว่าได้เจอสักหนึ่งอย่างเนี่ย what is gonna happen okay it's a crucial อีกข้อว่าอันตรายคือเกี่ยวกับแต่ฉันเนาะกูมั่วเขาหรือยังไม่ได้เจอกูถ่ายที่ช่วยจริงๆเนี่ยเราไม่มีสิละในระดับนี้นะวันนี้เสร็จแล้วเจ้าเดี๋ยวลงเจ้ามุสาแล้วโอเคเดี๋ยวลงเนี่ยนะ